Hi readers, I'm so excited to get to read with you all today. I wanted to get started by talking about what good readers do when they start reading, just like we're about to do. The first thing a reader does is they think about where they're going to read. They think, is this a quiet, comfortable spot for me to get started? And if it's not, they look around and try to find a spot that feels good to them. So for me, I'm thinking, let me listen to my space in my home. Sounds quiet. Sounds like a good spot for me to get started. And my chair that I have right here is really comfy for me. I am ready. I'm in my reading spot. Okay, now that I've got that settled, the next thing I want to do is get my book out and start to study the cover. That's right. Good readers always study the cover before they read, and they think to themselves, what might this book be about? Before we get started on doing that together, I want to just check. Are you in a comfy reading spot? Are you somewhere where it's quiet? If you're not, you might want to go there right now with your book and your iPad. So I'll give you a second. Just check. Are you in a quiet, comfy spot? Do you need to move? Now that you've thought about that, let's study the picture like readers do. I'm going to study this front cover. And I notice the front cover has two giraffes and they're running. They look like they're running in the grass. I wonder if this book is about giraffes and different things they do. Or I wonder if it's about like lots of different animals. I've seen lots of books that are about like lots of different animals too. So I'm thinking that this book might be about giraffes, or it might be about lots of animals. I bet we'll figure it out pretty soon in the book. Now that we've gotten our comfy reading spot, we've talked about the cover and thought about what the book's going to be about, now it's time to read. And I wanted to tell you something. Readers, they don't always have to read the words. Sometimes you don't feel right. It doesn't feel ready to read the words. It might feel a little too tricky, not just right for you. So that's one reason you might not read the words. And other times people sometimes just use the pictures to help them kind of understand quickly what a book is about. Even grown-ups do that sometimes. So I want to kind of show you what that can look like if you're not feeling ready to read the words. You can just read the pictures and think about what the words might say and say it out loud. Let me show you. So I don't know what these words say, but I'm going to study the picture and I'm going to say a sentence that sounds like it could be in the book. I'm going to say, the camel is walking. It has long, skinny legs. Let me look at the next picture. Ooh. The horse is running. Someone is riding it. I want you to try on this page. Look at the page. Remember, you don't have to read the words. You can just study the picture and you can actually say to yourself out loud what the book could say on this page about the picture. Let me hear it. Wow, I said on this page to myself, the snake is slithering on the ground. Maybe you said something different about the snake. The rabbit is hopping through the snow. Wow, it's white. It almost looks like it's blending in. The polar bear is splashing in the water. I'm going to let you try again on this page. What could you say to read the picture on this page? Say it out loud. Nice. I thought to myself, the bird is soaring in the sky. The big bug is moving on the ground. Wow, this page has a lot of animals. I guess I'll just say a sentence about each of them. Or maybe I could say something like, animals do lots of things. Or I might say, monkeys can hang, kangaroos can stand, and other animals can jump. Friends, was this book all about giraffes, or was this book about different animals? Different animals, huh? So now that we've read the book, guess what? I'm going to do something readers also do. They don't just put the book down and say, I'm done. Mm-mm. Readers always think of something to do at the end of a book to get their brain thinking about it. They often talk to a friend about these things. So one thing a reader can do when they finish a book is try to retell all the things that happened or they learned about in that book. So I'm going to go back through in my brain and I'm going to try to remember as many things as I can from the book and say them out loud. The camel was walking. The horse was running with a person riding. The snake was slithering on the ground. The bunny was hopping in the snow. The polar bear was splashing in the water. And I need to check. I can't remember what happened after the polar bear. The bird was soaring through the sky. And the bug was crawling on the ground. Now that we've practiced all the things good readers do from beginning to end, they find a quiet spot. They study the cover and think about what it's going to be about. They read the pictures and they say out loud what the book could say on each page. And then at the end, they think about everything from the book and try to tell back all the things the book talked about. You are going to get a chance to try it now. So you're finding your quiet spot and you're picking a book that you have from school. Might look like this, might look like this, might look like this. Any book from school will do. And your job is to do everything I just did, but then at the end, you're going to make a video for Seesaw of you showing us your cozy reading spot and doing your retell of the things that happened or the things you learned in your book. I can't wait to watch your video and I hope you have fun reading.